So for this video, I was going to dig out my 2 dissertations from the garage, but I was quickly put off as I looked into the abyss of Amazon boxes and things I've just never gotten around to selling. But lucky for you, completing a dissertation tends to stick in the memory. What I want to do in this short video is set out a 7-point checklist for anyone starting a dissertation. Ready? Let's get started. To this day, I do not know what possessed me to write not 1, but 2 dissertations, undergraduate and postgraduate, on former Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein. That's 50,000 words and about a year of my life. I passed both times, but I don't look back on my dissertations with a sense of accomplishment. Actually, with a major tinge of embarrassment, and I am cringing as I speak. Why? Because I know I didn't do any of the things I'm about to share with you when I started. I didn't even get better after the first one. The good news is I was able to learn from these mistakes eventually and apply them to future courses. You need to look at this checklist in order. If you don't do every one of these, you'll get stuck somewhere. For example, there's no point setting up a work schedule if your scope is too big. Hopefully that makes sense. So firstly, pick a topic. Now, you may instinctively know what you want to do, but more commonly, you may not. So think about things like, what previous study did you enjoy? What personal interests or experience do you have? Is there a topic related to a career aspiration you have? What's in the news? Are there any unresolved questions you jotted down from 2 years of lectures? Once you have some ideas, work up your opinion first. Explore your view before immersing yourself in everyone else's. And my top piece of advice is choose the one you are most excited about. Apparently for me, this was an Iraqi dictator. I cannot stress how much time and energy will go into writing your dissertation. Your interest in the subject, when you have a wobble that it's crap or you think you've chosen the wrong question, will carry you through. Sketch out the end first. Think of yourself working your way to a conclusion you already think and are testing as you go along. This is a great way to stay on track and not feel too overwhelmed by the seemingly huge project in front of you. Now, next step, use the experts. Agree on your scope with your tutor and maybe find someone who's got experience writing a dissertation in or near to your topic. Now, Winston Churchill said, fail to plan, plan to fail. Okay, your dissertation isn't on the same scale as planning D-Day, but it's still multifaceted and probably the biggest writing challenge you've taken on to date. Even if you're super organised, you need a method and tools right from the start to keep you on track. Your brain will tell you, hey, I've got ages, but don't underestimate the time it will take to complete, as you're just storing up stress for the end. So you've planned your research time into a busy diary. The trick now is don't get overwhelmed with research or hide in it like I did. Keep a track of notes and references as you go along too. It's boring, but will save you time at the end, searching scraps of paper with half a reference on it that you then need to desperately find again, or maybe make up. Desperate times, don't do this. And finally, when you've nailed your questions, scope and plan, and you and your tutor are super excited to start, don't get put off by asking classmates how much work they've done already. It's a bit like when you come out of an exam and someone grills you about what you've put for every answer to the point you think you've spectacularly failed. Well, Dissertation Guy will tell you their topic is groundbreaking and should be written, checked and bound in a fortnight. Avoid this person. It's not helpful. If you're starting a dissertation, or even if you're right in the middle, remember you can write well, otherwise you wouldn't be there. Go back and look at what you wrote in your first year and take heart from just how far you've come. I hope this was helpful. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts on this and how you get on. You can drop me a comment, or there's lots of ways to get in touch with me below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos to help you maximise and monetize your own fabulous content on history and politics, as well as study resources on British history and politics. Plus, there's lots more over at www.britpolitics.co.uk. Catch up soon. Bye for now.